competence of personnel is being evaluated or not. Then we have to see whether manual recovery procedures and normal recovery procedures, they are operational and obtainable or not. And we have to monitor the success and failure of the exercises or the testing. These are the objectives of testing. Oh, sorry, I didn't start the recording. No, she is recording. (9:17). No, I will explain it again once again, the entire thing. Okay, I will explain this in Hindi now. हम लोग अभी तक टेस्टिंग कर रहे थे, हमको ऑलरेडी मालूम है हम लोग टेस्टिंग क्यों कर रहे हैं. अभी हम लोग उसके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स पढ़ेंगे कि हम टेस्टिंग क्यों कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, हमको ये वेरीफाई करना है कि हमने जो प्रोसीजर्स लगाए हैं, जो सिस्टम है, जो पर्सोनल है, वो सब सच में काम कर रहे हैं कि नहीं बीसीएम में. अगर डिजास्टर हो गया तो वो ऑपरेशनल एंड ऑब्टेनेबल है कि नहीं. ऑपरेशनल मतलब जैसा चाहिए वैसा चल रहा है कि नहीं. ठीक है, हमने टीवी का रिमोट लिया, नया नया है, 2-3 दिन चला, तीसरे दिन बंद हो गया, वो ऑपरेशनल है क्या? नहीं. कब पता चलेगा? जब हम लोग उसको बार बार यूज़ करेंगे, उसको बार बार टेस्ट करेंगे. ठीक है. ऑब्टेनेबल मतलब अगर वो रिमोट रखने का अगर होल्डर टीवी के पास रखा तो हमको रिमोट जल्दी मिल जाएगा. अगर टाइम पे नहीं मिला और हमने उसको टीवी को नहीं चलाया टाइम पे, तो क्या होगा? टाइम वेस्ट होगा. ओके, तो ऑब्टेनेबल चाहिए और ऑपरेशनल चाहिए हर प्रोसीजर. ओके, हम लोग क्या क्या मांग रहे हैं? सिस्टम, पर्सोनल, मैनुअल रिकवरी प्रोसीजर और रिकवरी प्रोसीजर. हमको ये 4 चीज़ें ऑपरेशनल और ऑब्टेनेबल चाहिए. चाहिए मतलब चाहिए. अगर ऑपरेशनल नहीं है, सीधा सीनियर मैनेजमेंट को नोटिस जाएगा कि ये ऑपरेशनल नहीं है भाई, इसको जल्दी से जल्दी चेंज कर दो. ठीक है, ये कब पता चलेगा? टेस्टिंग करेंगे तो. ठीक है. मैनुअल रिकवरी प्रोसीजर्स का क्या मतलब है? सिस्टम बंद पड़ गया, उसको किक स्टार्ट करना पड़ता है, वो खुद से नहीं होता. अगर बंद पड़ गया तो उसको बोलते हैं मैनुअल रिकवरी प्रोसीजर. ठीक है. अगर एसी बंद पड़ गया तो उसको मैनुअली भी चालू कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. कौन सी एसी की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं? आईटी रूम में जो एसी रहता है, वो जो कूलर्स रहते हैं, सिस्टम को ठंडा करने के लिए अलग कूलर्स रहते हैं, उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है. और दूसरे रिकवरी प्रोसीजर्स मतलब हम लोग जो पढ़ रहे थे अभी तक, वो रिकवरी प्रोसीजर्स जैसे इंसिडेंट मैनेजमेंट प्लान, बिजनेस कंटिन्यूटी प्लान, वो रिकवरी प्रोसीजर्स हैं. हमको क्या करना है? 4 चीज़ों का, सिस्टम, पर्सोनल, मैनुअल रिकवरी प्रोसीजर, रिकवरी प्रोसीजर का हमको बार बार देखना है कि वो ऑपरेशनल है और ऑब्टेनेबल है. ठीक है. अभी ये कैसे इवैल्यूएट करेंगे? हम लोग इवैल्यूएट करेंगे पर्सोनल को, उसको समझता है क्या, उसका कॉम्पिटेंस है क्या, और उसका परफॉर्मेंस कैसा है. ठीक है. अगर मॉक ड्रिल लिया, उसमें उसका परफॉर्मेंस कैसा रहा, हम लोग उसको बार बार इवैल्यूएट करेंगे. और हम लोग क्या मॉनिटर करेंगे? अगर हमने एक्सरसाइज शेड्यूल लिया तो वो सक्सेस था कि फेलियर, हम लोग वो मॉनिटर करेंगे. अगर बार बार फेल हो रहा है तो उसका क्या मतलब है कि ये कुछ तो चेंज है जो हमको हो रहा है, लेकिन हमने उसको अभी तक डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं किया है और इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं किया है या कंट्रोल नहीं लगा है, इसीलिए वो बार बार फेल हो रहा है. ठीक है. अगर सक्सेस फेल हो रहा है तो बात समझ सकते हैं. ठीक है. तो हम लोग उसका मॉनिटरिंग करेंगे. हम लोग सक्सेस और फेलियर को मॉनिटर करेंगे, कॉम्पिटेंस और परफॉर्मेंस को इवेल्युएट करेंगे. हम लोग सक्सेस और फेलियर को इवेल्युएट नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है, हम लोग उसको मॉनिटर करेंगे. ठीक है. सक्सेस और फेलियर पे बार बार बात नहीं करनी है. ठीक है, सिर्फ उसको मॉनिटर करना है. ठीक है. तो इसमें कीवर्ड क्या है? ऑपरेशनल एंड ऑब्टेनेबल. सिस्टम्स शुड बी ऑपरेशनल एंड ऑब्टेनेबल. पर्सोनल शुड बी available during and after the disaster. Manual recovery procedures must be obtainable and operational. Recovery procedures must be workable and operational. The competence and performance of the personnel must be evaluated from time to time. The success and failure of the exercise schedules and results must be monitored from time to time. Okay, these are the 6 points you have to write as objectives of testing. The main term you have to remember here is operational and obtainable. Fine. Now let's see BCM maintenance. Okay. See, in testing and maintenance process, there are three questions actually. First one is the normal testing question. Okay. This identify, structure, conduct, modify, analyze, define. Okay. This question, they will ask what is included in testing. Okay. In that case, you have to write these points. Okay. If they ask what are the objectives of testing, you have to write this operational and obtainable ka content. And if they ask how to improve the BCM capability, then these testing points you have to write. Confidence, awareness, practice, assumptions and all. Okay. Or they can directly ask you as testing and maintenance process as a component of BCM process. Okay. In that case, you have to write only headings. Okay, actually they will not ask that because there are no actual headings. They will never ask this. Okay, they will ask one out of these three questions: BCM capability, objectives of testing, and what is included in the testing. Okay. After that, we will take the maintenance process. Now let's look at BCM maintenance. Okay, now this is a small story, BCM maintenance, that we are supposed to keep the BCP plan updated. Okay, we have to ensure that the control procedures are also updated as per the plan. Okay, we have to also make sure that the entire plan is updated. Okay, so 3 points we are only saying that we must update. What we must update was, first we must update plan, then we must implement the plan, and then we must make sure that control procedures are also implemented as per the updated plan. Okay. For example, you know Winman is a tax software. Okay. You have already done the working for the future years with the current laws. Okay. You can't make tax calculation for future years using the current law. Okay. But if you are filing it for the current year, then it is relevant. But in the future, if the law changes, you have to make changes in your calculation and accordingly calculate the tax liability again. And as per that, you will file your returns. Okay. So what you have done is, first you have updated your plan, then you have implemented your plan, then you have updated your control procedures as per the updated plan. Okay. So the first 3 points are only about updating. After that, we have to determine like who will determine whether what to update or not and what to change or not. Okay. Obviously, it will be the senior management, but this must be clearly given that who will have the ownership and responsibility of updating BCP. Okay. Or looking after the BCP maintenance triggers. Okay. What are BCP maintenance triggers? The moment you find any update in the computing environment, or you do environmental scanning and you find out that any updates are required, any changes are required, those are considered to be BCP maintenance triggers. Okay. As soon as those updates are triggered, the responsible person will update the plan, he will implement the plan, and the control procedures will be updated as per the updated plan, changed as per the updated plan. So these are the 5 points in BCM maintenance. Okay, let's revise it again. First, we have to make sure the plan is updated. Then we have to we have to implement the updated plan, and then we have to update the control procedures as per the updated plan. We have to determine who has the ownership and responsibility to identify BCP BCP maintenance triggers, BCM maintenance triggers, and we have to also identify what are the BCM maintenance triggers. Okay, first one is who, then what, then update. Okay, so this was a small question on BCM maintenance. Now let's see what is the training process. Is any question on BCM maintenance or any part of testing you have not understood? Yeah, I will explain this for a minute in Hindi. Okay, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ टेस्टिंग हो गया है, अभी सिर्फ BCM मेंटेनेंस की बात करते हैं। हमको क्या करना है, जो अपडेट्स आते हैं कंप्यूटिंग एनवायरनमेंट में, कि हम लोग जो एंटीवायरस बार बार अपडेट करते हैं उसके हिसाब से अगर हमने मेन फ्रेम में अच्छा वाला एंटीवायरस लगाया है और वो अपडेट हो गया है तो ऑब्वियसली पूरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में सब पर्सनल कंप्यूटर्स में भी वो अपडेट होना चाहिए। अगर नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा, वहाँ का डाटा चला जाएगा। ठीक है, तो पहली बात क्या करना है, हमको हमारा मेंटेनेंस का प्लान अपडेट करना है। उसके बाद हमको उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना है। ठीक है, सब जगह पे एंटीवायरस अपडेट करना है और उसके बाद वापस सबके सब कंप्यूटर्स एक बार स्कैन करने हैं। मतलब वो कंट्रोल प्रोसीजर्स को हमको अपडेट करना है एज पर जो अभी प्लान हमने चेंज किया है। ठीक है, अभी एंटीवायरस अपडेट कौन कब करना है, फिर सब पर्सनल कंप्यूटर्स पे कब अपडेट करना है, फिर अपडेट करने के बाद कब स्कैन करना है, ये सब कौन डिसाइड करेगा, क्यों करना है अपडेट कौन डिसाइड करेगा। तो हम लोग एक पर्सन होगा उसको ओनरशिप एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दे देंगे कि भाई जब तू बोलेगा तभी सब ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वैसा करेगा। ठीक है, अभी वो पर्सन खुद कब करेगा, जब कुछ ट्रिगर होगा। ठीक है, BCM के मेंटेनेंस के कुछ ट्रिगर्स हैं, अगर वो ट्रिगर हो गए तो ये हम लोग मेंटेनेंस करेंगे, नहीं तो मेंटेनेंस नहीं करेंगे। ये ट्रिगर्स क्या हो सकते हैं, हमको पता चल गया कि सैमसंग ने आईफोन का बैक प्रोसेसिंग किया, हो गया, ये ट्रिगर हो गया मेंटेनेंस का, हम लोग पूरा का पूरा वापस से शुरू करेंगे। या फिर पता चल गया कि एंटीवायरस का वर्जन आउटडेटेड है, या फिर हमारा जो मेन फ्रेम है वो अर्लियर वर्जन का है, या फिर वो सॉफ्टवेयर का वर्जन बदल गया है, बदलना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, कुछ भी हो सकता है। एक बहुत बड़ी लिस्ट होती है BCM मेंटेनेंस ट्रिगर्स की, हम देखेंगे कि उसमें से कुछ ट्रिगर हो रहा है क्या, जैसे ट्रिगर होता है हम लोग एक्शन लेंगे। सो तो ये 5 पॉइंट लिखने हैं, अपडेट अपडेट अपडेट, कौन करेगा और क्या करेगा। यहाँ पे मेन कीवर्ड क्या है, BCM maintenance triggers. Okay, the main keyword in BCM maintenance is BCM maintenance trigger. You need to, if this term is not there in this answer, the examiner will straight away cut the answer. BCM maintenance trigger. Okay, this entire BCM maintenance keeps revolving around updating everything. Okay, now let's move on to training process. Yes, Vidhu, have you understood maintenance part? Okay, now let's see the training process. This reviewing BCM arrangements. Okay, read it on your own today. Okay, this is the most difficult part in testing and maintenance process. I want you to find out what are the main points in this text. Okay, why I am giving this task is because I am giving you all the points and all, but I want to see whether you, if a complicated text is given to you, whether you can identify the points or not. Okay, there are 8 points in this. You have to read this and tell me what are the 8 points and comment it here or tell them to me tomorrow. Okay. This review Bayesian arrangements. यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ. Okay. Now let's take training process. Okay, we have already seen that in testing that we need to install confidence amongst the personnel. Okay. Now we are supposed to conduct training. We are supposed to keep practicing it again and again. We are supposed to spread awareness. Okay. But how? How we are going to do that? Okay. Or what are the tools that you have to use to initiate that kind of culture within the organization of training again and again? Okay. If people like to only do their work and they don't want to do the training on BCP or BCM, they will always prefer working only and not doing that. So how do you initiate that kind of culture? Okay. So what we will do is we will develop a more efficient BCM program. Now what does efficient means? It means that it will be so much integrated with the business that you can't find a difference why not to do BCM. Okay, that is what is called efficient development. Okay, if you can separate it from the business and if you feel that a procedure is unnecessary, then that is only because the procedure is actually unnecessary. Okay, if it is so much integrated with business, no one is going to say that that procedure is unnecessary. Okay, so what you do is you develop a more efficient BCM program, which is more integrated and business related. Okay, so the first point is develop a more efficient BCM program. After that, the BCM program must be able to minimize the impact and eliminate the losses. If it is not minimizing the impact and eliminating the losses, then there is no need of BCM. Okay. Then we will increase its resilience over time. What is resilience? Yes, anyone, what is resilience? Ability to recover. Okay. Okay, have you ever seen boxing? Okay, in boxing, the thing is that you have to throw punches, okay, in a way that it will have maximum impact and the recoil is not that much of an impact, because when we punch someone, there is a recoil for your hand, okay, the impact comes back. The more harder you hit, the impact on the arm is that much, okay. If you hit a wall, the recoil is more, but if you hit someone on the face, the recoil is considerably less, okay. So on the basis of that recoil, you know when to recover, okay. If you hit a wall, your resilience will not be that much, but if you hit someone, means not a wall, your resilience will be more, okay. So ability to recover, or you can also say recoiling, okay. How do you improve resilience over time? you keep punching again and again. The more punches you throw, the more resilience you have over time. Okay, the more capacity to recover you have over time. So what we will do is we will increase resilience. How we will increase resilience? We will train again and again. And obviously in the end we will again provide confidence to all the stakeholders that we have BCM in our organization. There is no need to worry about any disaster. We have all the preparations, and we are also resilient towards any business contingencies. Okay, this is a very important term, resilience, in this question. The question is tool to initiate culture. Okay, so the 4 points are: develop a effective program, minimize the impact, increase the resilience, and provide confidence. Okay, now here we are not talking about confidence of personnel, we are providing confidence to all the stakeholders. Okay, this was a small question. Okay, now you might get confused between what are the things a training process must include, what type of leadership style you need for a training process, and how see the questions. First question is tool to initiate culture, and the second question is culture must be supported by. Okay, they will twist something and ask a question here that what type of leadership style is required for that culture. In that case you have to write the second question. And if they ask how to build resilience over time, then that means they are asking the first question. Okay, now let's see the second question. If you want to develop a BCM culture in the organization, it must be supported by obviously the leadership. Okay, if the leadership is not satisfied with the BCM, then the BCM will lose its effect over time. It must be integrated in such a way that all the procedures must be necessary. Also, it must work hand in hand with the business functions. Okay, then the responsibilities must be assigned to the senior management, BCM manager, the function heads of business. After that, we will also conduct awareness programs and also conduct skill training programs. Okay, if you want, you can remember for skill training your GMCS, advanced ITT and all, and awareness is basically the amendments you get on the BOS portal site. Okay, we have that kind of culture. Okay, our president says something, we follow it. That is this. Then assignment of responsibilities, we have small chairmen who take care of the responsibilities. How do we create awareness? We publish it on the website. And how do we give skills training? By GMCS and advanced ITT. Okay, this is the culture that ICAI has developed as a training process. Okay, we are being trained by the ICAI for our better future. Okay, now let's see what are the competencies required. Okay, there are 10 points in this. There is no mnemonic for this. Okay, just write whatever competencies you feel like writing. Like active listener, you must respond constructively to the comments. You must support ideas and risk. IR is ideas and risk. You must support if someone else is sharing their ideas or risks. You must acknowledge their comments. You must encourage more ideas. Okay, so this is basically whatever positive things you can write here. Okay, you must promote ideas. You must demonstrate action. You must consult experts, and you must adapt to the leadership style. Okay, there are many leadership styles actually. I will just give 2 examples here. First one is he will be the only person to take decisions. Whatever decision he takes, no one is going to question those decisions. whether it might be good or bad. The second leadership style is he will ask the entire organization what we must do. Then the majority will decide, and what majority will decide, the leader will implement. That is the second leadership style. Okay. The first leadership style is a good if he is the most qualified person in the organization, and the second leadership style is good if yes, again, if there are many experts in the organization, and it would lead to a more informed decision. Okay, I'm not saying which leadership style is good or bad. It depends on the organization. You must be able to adapt to such leadership style. That is a competency required. And then just write positive points, that you must consult the team members, you must involve them into your problems, etc. Yes. Is any question regarding to any content or training process? Just remember, for the first question, important term is resilience. For second, it is skill training. Third, it is leadership style. Okay. Okay, there are three components of training process. First, we will learn how to implement the culture. Okay, then we will learn the what must be supported by culture. Okay, then we are supposed to learn that what are the competencies required. Okay, if you are undergoing training, okay, what all things you must have. Okay, so first let's see how to implement the culture. Okay, we will develop a more efficient BCM program. How we will do that? We will use only relevant procedures in that. If it is not integrated with business, if it is not bringing any use to the business, then we will obviously not include them in the BCM program. Okay, the more efficient the procedures are, the more efficient program will be. After that, we will minimize the impact. What does this mean, minimize the impact? The BCM program must be able to minimize the impact. If it is not minimizing the impact, then it will not be supported by the personnel. Okay, we will increase the resilience over time. How we will do that? We will practice again and again our capability to recover or recoil. Okay, then we will provide confidence. To whom? To all the stakeholders. Okay, so what? So we will develop plan, we will minimize impact, increase resilience, provide confidence. Okay, these are the four things we do to initiate the culture. Okay, how do we support the culture? Take the example of ICAI. We have a leadership style who is the president. Okay, how the responsibilities are assigned? We have a board of directors, then we have chairmen, then we have branch chairmen. How do we create awareness? By giving updates on the portals. And how do we use skills training? By GMCS and advanced ITT courses. Okay, if these things are not there in the culture is not going to test, what we can say, culture is not going to be supported by the organization, or it will not be strong over time. Okay, it will not stand the test of time. The culture must be supported by leadership, assignment, awareness, and skills training. If you want, you can remember this by memory technique, last. Okay. Okay, we are on training process. We are reading culture must be supported by. Okay, what you are being displayed on the screen, actually it is a PPT. Okay, It is not actually any virtual assistant or anything. I will keep repeating which content I am reading. Is anything else you want me to explain again? Okay, I will explain this in Hindi once more for a minute. ठीक है, अभी हमको हमको ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में ट्रेनिंग चालू करना है। ट्रेनिंग क्यों चालू करना है? ताकि लोगों को बीसीएम के बारे में पता चले। उसकी बार बार ट्रेनिंग करने से हम लोग और बेटर प्रिपेयर्ड रहेंगे। अगर कोई डिजास्टर होगा तो हमको एक कल्चर इंस्टॉल करना पड़ता है। ये लोगों को सच सिर्फ बता के ये नहीं होता, लेकिन समझ में नहीं आता। वो कितना भी दिखाए कि उनको समझ में आया, लेकिन उनको समझ में नहीं आया रहता। ठीक है, हमने कितना भी ऑडिट पढ़ा, कितना भी टैक्स पढ़ा, अगर हम इंटर्नशिप नहीं करेंगे हमको समझ में नहीं आएगा क्या करना है। ठीक है, ये कल्चर कैसे करेंगे? हमको ट्रेनिंग देंगे 3 साल का। ठीक है, अभी लेकिन आईसीआई ने कैसे डिसाइड किया कि ये कैसे लाए हम लोग कल्चर? ठीक है, तो उन्होंने डेवलप किया एक प्लान कि ये बंदा पहले सीपीटी से जाएगा, फिर आईपीसी से जाएगा, फिर आर्टिकलशिप करेगा 3 साल, फिर फाइनल में जाएगा। ये क्या किया आईसीआई ने? पहले प्लान डेवलप किया, उसके बाद इम्पैक्ट मिनिमाइज किया। इम्पैक्ट मिनिमाइज किया इसका क्या मतलब है? जो भी कोर्सेज हैं ऑडिट टैक्स, इसमें उन्होंने ट्राई किया कि सबके सब कोर्सेज इसमें इंक्लूड हो जाए, सबके सब सब्जेक्ट्स इसमें इंक्लूड हो जाए, ताकि ऐसा कोई भी एरिया ना बचे कि जिसके बारे में हमको नॉलेज नहीं है। ठीक है, हमारा इन्होंने रिजिलियंस इंक्रीज किया। ठीक है, हमने अगर मेहनत नहीं की, क्या करते हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट के साथ, हमारे साथ, हम सबको पता है। ठीक है, तो ये क्यों किया है? ताकि हम लोग और स्ट्रांग बने और ज़्यादा पढ़े, हमारे कंसेप्ट्स और स्ट्रांग हो, ताकि हम लोग रिजिलेंट बन जाए। ठीक है, तो ये क्यों किया है उन्होंने पासिंग फेलिंग का सिस्टम? ताकि हमारा रेजिलियंस बढ़े। ठीक है, और अगर हमारा स्ट्रेंथ है, अगर हमारा ट्रेनिंग हो गया अच्छे से, तो ऑब्वियसली हम लोग पास हो जाएंगे, हमको कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाएगा काम करने में। ठीक है, तो ये कैसे आईसीआई ने डिसाइड किया कैसे इंस्टॉल करना है कल्चर? पहले प्लान बनाया, फिर सब एरियाज कवर किए, इम्पैक्ट मिनिमाइज किया, हमारा रेजिलियंस बढ़ाया, और फिर हमको कॉन्फिडेंस दिया। ठीक है, अब ये कल्चर को कैसे सपोर्ट मिलेगा? एक ही बंदा सब कर सकता है क्या? नहीं। तो इसके लिए उन्होंने डिसाइड किया कि लीडर रहेगा हमारा प्रेसिडेंट, फिर हम लोग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज असाइन करेंगे, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स, चेयरमैन, ब्रांच मैनेजर, सबको। ठीक है, हम लोग अवेयरनेस का ये करेंगे कि अपडेट्स देंगे, अनाउंसमेंट्स करेंगे वेबसाइट पे, पोर्टल्स पे, प्रेस न्यूज़ से। ठीक है, पेपर में आर्टिकल्स देंगे। ऐसे हम लोग बताएंगे कि हमारा ये कल्चर है। ठीक है, और हम लोग स्किल्स का ट्रेनिंग देंगे। किसको देंगे? स्टूडेंट्स को देंगे, बिफोर दे बिकम अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट, GMCS and advanced ITT courses. Okay, and now competence is required. See, now competence is required. These points you can write that you must be active listener, you must respond constructively, you must, okay, all the positive things you have to write. Okay, you must support, acknowledge, encourage ideas and risk. IR is ideas and risk. Then promote, demonstrate, consult. Promote ideas, risks, demonstrate action, consult experts within the organization for more informed decision, and adapt to leadership style. Okay, you must have understood the 2 types of leadership style. You have to adapt yourself to it. Okay, नहीं किया तो क्या होगा? फिर ट्रांसफर लेना पड़ेगा। जैसा लीडर है वैसा काम करो, नहीं तो ट्रांसफर ले लो, यही करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, yeah, so this was all regarding training process. Okay, understood? Are you okay with the content now? Yes. Okay, actually there are 2 chapters in this one chapter, BCM and DRP process. This is a whole another second chapter, components of BCM process. This is your first chapter in this BCP chapter, and this is the second chapter. Okay, now this is I think the last question, audit of BCP or DRP. Okay. Yes, there is a puzzle in this answer, audit of BCP and BCP or DRP. Okay, on the basis of colors I have given, tell me why I have colored them and what is common between them. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Either read your study material or read these points from here. Okay, let's continue. Yes, any clue you got from the question? Okay. Okay, fine. See, I have again clubbed the common points. Okay. See, the three first point is simple and easy. What we have to see is whether the BCP and DRP is simple and easy to understand or not. This was the point from methodology of development of BCP. Okay. Yes, yesterday someone asked me a question that what is the difference between the methodology to develop BCP and phases of BCP. Okay. Now let's take an example that if we are manufacturing a mobile. Okay. Now what will be the methodology to manufacture a mobile? We will say the mobile must have a very stylish view, the mobile must be very fast, the mobile must have good battery, the mobile must have a good screen size and all. Okay, this will be the methodology to develop a mobile. But how we will develop the mobile, that will be the phases of BCP. Okay, so this is a difference between the methodology to develop BCP and the phases of the BCP. Okay, methodology talks about how it should be done, and phases is basically the procedure of what is to be done. Okay, so the first point is the BCP or DRP which we are developing, it must be simple and easy to understand. After that, realistic assumptions must be made. Okay, even if the assumptions are unrealistic or we don't have any logical backing for it, we will keep testing them again and again till the time we have enough information about those assumptions. Okay, then the next 3 points, they are actually related. Okay, we have to see that the BCP and DRP is developed on the basis of business impact assessment report. Okay, if they have not considered the BIA report, then the we will say that BCP and DRP is not made as per BIA report, and that is why it is not valid. Okay, that it is not valid. What does that mean? We had seen this in the previous question on testing, that we will check the validity of procedures. Okay, after that, now we have internally done our business impact assessment. What we will do is we will also conduct it externally. We will conduct it externally means we will consult someone and he will give us a solution for all our business problems. Okay, there are business solution providers. Okay, we will consult them and they will give us their reports. Now we will also take into consideration their reports. Again, if the business does not take such reports into consideration, again we will give a qualification in our audit reports. Okay, after that we will see whether we will review the remaining 3 reports also to see whether the BCP and DRP was prepared after referring to these reports. Which are these 3 reports? Business impact assessment, disaster recovery planning, and business resumption planning. Okay, you can also add here risk assessment reports. Okay, now these 3 points, they were not given in this sequence. Okay, they were it was first point, then second one was 7th point. Okay, they were not organized, so I have organized them and given them a specific color. So the 3 points, they are only based on BIA. Okay, only reports we are talking about. First, they must be based upon that. We will also take external opinion and we will review them. Okay, these are the 3 points we have to do an audit in relation to BIA. Then we have to see whether the BCP or DRP is updated within the 12 months or not. Okay, it must be updated within 12 months, every 12 months. Okay, yes. Now the next 2 points are related to backup. We have to see whether the backup procedures are adequate or not, and we have to review the backup procedures whether they are operational and obtainable or not. Okay, see, if you learn the technical terms now, you can use it anywhere in any sentence or any answer. Okay, so it is very important that you learn these technical terms, because why ISCA is hard to read or listen, because even if it is not needed, in all those areas technical terms are used, or there is no flow or sequence in reading. That is the reason I have organized this. Okay, after that, in audit of BCP DRP, we must make sure that all the activities have been identified, like we do in activity based costing. Okay, we have to identify all the activities, critical business operations, supporting business operations. Okay, after we have identified the activities, if we find that some activities have not been involved. Okay, we will consult the manager. We will ask them, why you have not included this activity? Why did you skip this activity? Whether this activity was covered elsewhere. Okay, so what we are doing is the next 3 points. Okay, we are trying to involve the managers. Okay, then we will ask, once we meet the manager, we will start asking him questions. Okay, we have to actually ask only one question, but we will also ask more 20 questions to him. Okay, we will actually interview the managers for a maximum data extraction. Okay, after that we will try, from the data extracted, we will try to understand the methodology. Okay, we will try to understand the methodology, like how this BCP or DRP is implemented. What kind of organization is this? Whether they emphasize more on hacking, or they emphasize more on controls, or they emphasize more on the government. Okay, government controls. Okay, when we will understand this after interview. Okay, so after we understand the methodology, we will go to their locations. Okay, we will see whether there is provision for transport. We will use that provision for transport and go to the locations. What will be the locations? We will see what are the DRP, BRP locations, whether they have any offsite backup location, and we will also see what we will identify the sources location. Okay, what kind of sources we are talking about, where the data will be migrated, or where the personnel will be migrated after a disaster. Okay, so you can see that I have divided these 18 points into 5 categories. First one is regarding BIA, second one is regarding backup, then manager, and then location. Okay, this was all regarding audit of BCP or DRP. You can remember this as BCP must be simple, real, updated. Okay, then you can move on to business impact as a BIA report. BIA report must be backed up. If it is not backed up, we will ask the managers, and if manager runs away, we will go to his location. How we will go to his location? We will go there using provision for transport. Okay, either remember this as per these categories, or remember this as per the story, or create your own story if you want. Okay, I will explain this again once in Hindi. Okay, BCP और DRP कैसा होना चाहिए? सिंपल, इजी और अंडरस्टैंडेबल होना चाहिए. ठीक है, हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, अभी ऑडिट कर रहे हैं. अगर BCP DRP समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, हम सीधा लिख देंगे कि समझ भी नहीं आ रहा है क्या. ठीक है, इट इज़ वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड, वी आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, सो द क्राइटेरिया इज इट मस्ट बी सिंपल, इजी. जो अजम्पशंस किए वो रियलिस्टिक होने चाहिए, हर 12 महीने अपडेट होने चाहिए. ठीक है, फिर एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रिपोर्ट रहता है, BIA रिपोर्ट. ठीक है, हमको क्या देखना है कि जो DRP BCP डेवलप किया है वो रिपोर्ट कंसिडर करने के बाद डेवलप किया है. ठीक है, वो हो गए इंटरनल बात. हम लोग अभी एक्सटर्नल एक्सपर्ट से भी वो बना के लेंगे रिपोर्ट, और वो भी कंसिडर किया है कि नहीं वो भी देखेंगे. वो हो गया. उसके बाद जितने भी बचे हुए रिपोर्ट्स है वो सब भी कंसिडर किए कि नहीं वो देखेंगे. कौन से रिपोर्ट्स? जो रिस्क असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट है, या BCP का प्लान है, या ये जो BIA रिपोर्ट है. ठीक है, उसके बाद ये सब रिपोर्ट्स का डॉक्यूमेंट्स वगैरह हो गया. हम देखेंगे कि इसका बैकअप लिया है कि नहीं. अगर बैकअप लिया है तो कैसे लेते हैं, वो प्रोसीजर बराबर है कि नहीं. ठीक है, वो एडिक्वेट है कि नहीं, मतलब उतना सफिशिएंट है क्या कि और करना चाहिए, या फिर बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है, इस पर कमेंट नहीं किया, ऐसा हो गया तो फिर छोड़ देना है. अगर लगता है कि एडिक्वेट नहीं है तो कमेंट करना है उस पर. ठीक है, अभी बैकअप हो गया, BIA रिपोर्ट हो गया. अभी क्या करना है, हमको देखना है कि अरे ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने सब एक्टिविटीज़ का लिस्ट बनाया है कि नहीं. सब एक्टिविटीज़ का लिस्ट बना के उनका बाइफर्केशन किया है कि नहीं, क्रिटिकल और सपोर्टिंग में. ठीक है, और अगर डिजास्टर हो गया तो उनका रिकवरी कैसे करना है, उसका रिपोर्ट बनाया है कि नहीं, हम लोग ये देखेंगे. अगर नहीं बनाया तो क्या करेंगे, मैनेजर से पूछेंगे. मैनेजर को पूछेंगे, एक सवाल उसको पूछना है लेकिन हमको उसको और 20 सवाल को पूछेंगे, ठीक है, पूरा डेटा एक्सट्रैक्ट करेंगे उससे। क्यों करना है ये सब? ताकि हमको एक्चुअली आइडिया आ जाए कि कैसा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, किस पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है ये, हैकिंग पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है, गवर्नमेंट पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है, कस्टमर पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है, किस पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है, ठीक है। एक बार अंडरस्टैंड हो गया मेथोडोलॉजी, उसके बाद हम लोग उसके लोकेशन पे जाएंगे, जो जो अलग अलग जगह है, ठीक है। कैसे जाएंगे? उसका खुद का जो प्रोविजन फॉर ट्रांसपोर्ट है वो यूज़ करेंगे और लोकेशन पे जाएंगे। लोकेशन पे 3 चीज़ें देखेंगे कि उसका ऑफ साइड बैकअप है क्या, ठीक है। उसके बाद अगर DRP BRP हो गया तो उसका लोकेशन है क्या, मतलब कंपनी में आग लग गई तो वहां से निकल के वहां उस साइड पे जाने के लिए दूसरा लोकेशन है क्या, ठीक है। और फिर आइडेंटिफाई सोर्सेस, ठीक है, कि कौन से सोर्स से हमको डेटा लाना है हमारे दूसरे साइड पे, माइग्रेशन प्रोसीजर बोलते हैं उसको, या फिर पर्सोनल को कहाँ से कहाँ लाना है, ठीक है। वो आइडेंटिफाई करके रखेंगे लोकेशन, ठीक है। तो कैसे याद रखना ये क्वेश्चन? पहले BI रिपोर्ट के बारे में बात करो, फिर उसका बैकअप लो, फिर बैकअप नहीं लिया तो मैनेजर को पकड़ो, वो मैनेजर भाग गया तो उसके लोकेशन पे चले जाओ, ठीक है। दिस इज हाउ यू कैन रिमेंबर ऑडिट ऑफ BCP और DRP। Yes, any questions in related? That is the last question of this chapter. Oh my God, 3 hours. Yes, sir. Have you understood? Can we write? See, even if you refer to the module content, if you read the sentence, you can highlight the point within that sentence, okay? The examiner is going to see whether that technical term or that point is there or not, okay? You can write that point in your own language, but that point must be highlighted in that sentence, okay? You don't have to write as it is. Like, no, if I have not included those points in my PPT, now leave it. There is no need to read that, okay? That is just additional information they have added in the module. Yes, sir. Can you send me the photo of the subpoints or the question you are talking about? Okay. Audit topic only in module. See, if you read in the module, there are 19 points of audit. How to do audit of BRP or DRP. Now I will just read one sentence here so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. Okay. The plan is based upon business impact analysis. After that, we must obtain and review the existing DRP, BRP and business impact analysis, and then a recommendation made by the external firm who produced business impact analysis have been implemented or not. Okay, so this is basically the sentence given in the module. How I have written those sentences? It should be based on business impact assessment. External also must be implemented and we must also review them. Okay, so okay, background noise. Actually construction is going on. From tomorrow we will stop at 9:30 only because they start working at 10 a.m. Yes, should I speak more loudly? Okay, only 5 minutes will continue and then we will stop. Okay, have you understood this? I want to tell you something about how to write an exam. Yes, we have completed this topic. There is nothing remaining. Just tell me whether anything is remaining from your my side, means I have not taken or anything. Understood? Okay. Yes, Vidu, we are going to continue this. Means we are going to take a break and we are going to continue what was taken yesterday. Okay. Now about how to write an exam. Okay. If you read the sentences in the module and then you highlight the points, you will see that these points are what I have given in the PPT. Okay. Now what they will do is they will just what is the point of the sentence, and they will just add technical terms here and there, okay, where they are not needed. Once you know how to use those technical terms, now you will see where those technical terms are to be used and where they are not required. Okay. Now they have given in audit of BCP DRP 3 points only for BI. Okay. If they have given once that it must be based on BIA, they did not give that recommendation of external firm must be also be implemented. Then we must also review the BIA. It must be based on BIA means that it is implemented and reviewed. Na? How it can be not be reviewed and it must be based on BRP. So what has happened is in this audit of BCP DRP, they have just combined the points of 2 or 3 authors. Okay, and after that they have not given a sequencing or a flow type of read to this text. So what you have to do is, see, I have given you one question to review DCM arrangements. I want you to read those 8 points, identify the main points. If you are successful in identifying those 8 points, now you have understood how to read ISCA. Okay. Try to see what is the crux of the sentence, and if the sentence is vague, leave it. Okay, I'm telling you, leave it. Yes, and one more issue, the sub points which you are talking about, just send me the photo of which question you are talking about, because for some questions it is important, for some questions it is not required. And if I have not taken the same in the PPT, it is not required. Okay, I have made sure that 100% of the content which comes to your exam, which is relevant for your exams, only is taken in the class. Okay, they have given case studies and all, which never comes in the exams. It is just a waste of time. It is not just a waste of time, it is just for additional information, so that if you find the earlier content boring, you can read that and entertain yourself. Okay, so that is just additional information for your entertainment. You are not supposed to write that in the exam. Yes, should we stop now? Yes, I have already told you the chart that you have to prepare on one page. Okay. Try not to read immediately after the class. Try to take a gap of 3 to 4 hours, and yes, we are going to do that revision now. I am going to teach you from the beginning after a break of 10 minutes, and we are going to cover everything that we have read yesterday and day before yesterday. Okay.